So, if you're tuning in today, first, sorry, truly sorry you're here, but welcome to the Fowlpox Podcast. We've got something delightfully uncanny lined up. You know, most podcasts open with sunshine and optimism, but we're starting with a creature from the mud, Limnatis nilotica. Ever heard of it?
I have, and it's the kind of animal that makes you question the very concept of existence. Not quite a villain, not quite a hero, just this dark, green, spotted leech haunting. It's like entropy with a suction cup.
That description, distilled entropy, really got me. There's something about a 10-centimeter leech that refuses to be forgotten, clinging on with one end to memories and the other to the present. It's strangely poetic, right?
Poetic, and also slightly unnerving. It's almost as if the leech stands in for all those nagging half-remembered anxieties that never really go away, gnawing at the softest bits of us, but never breaking the surface. Makes me wonder about all the places these creatures show up, both literally and metaphorically.
Yeah, and what's wild is how these leeches aren't just lurking in swamps. They're the unofficial mascots of lost liminal spaces. Picture this: abandoned shopping malls, half-lit atriums, dust swirling in the artificial breeze. It's like the start of a weird dream.
Absolutely, those places have an energy all their own. The air is thick with memories that don't quite add up. And then, instead of water, you've got these leech-like beings gliding through on trails of pulverized expectation, settling at empty cafe tables where the only thing left is the ghost of latte art.
That mental image really sticks with me. Leech creatures perched on upturned chairs, glowing faintly under a skylight that's forgotten how to be blue. And they're not sipping pond water, they're drinking leftover energy drink from a dented can, as if they're fueling up for some psychic battle.
It's almost comedic. Nature's entropy meeting humanity's discarded hyperactivity, and then their prey, not fish or frogs, but these lost circus acrobats, endlessly pacing the mall concourse, seeking a restroom that's vanished like a fading memory. The whole scene is a carnival of the nearly forgotten.
That actually reminds me there's this parallel drawn in the text between the leech and this idea of platonic, unrequited love. It's all proximity without ever quite breaking through. Almost like a coin-operated claw machine.
What a metaphor, right? Those machines are pure hope and heartbreak. You see the stuffed animals inside, line up your shot, and for one fleeting second, you think you finally got it. Then the claw just lets go. That's love. Sometimes a hand-grasping error.
And it's not even about skill. The whole thing is rigged against you. A machine built on the physics of almost, but not quite. I can't count how many times I felt that same drop in my gut, watching the prize slip away. It's the universe's way of keeping you humble.
Or maybe reminding us that some things are meant to stay just out of reach, like trying to remember the perfect word. It's right there, then gone. The leech, the claw machine, unrequited love. It all circles back to that ache of wanting to hold on to something that keeps slipping through our fingers.
Funny you say that, because grave rubbings pop up as another way we chase after what's lost, instead of drawing truths out from within, like the leech, or scraping memories from the surface. A piece of paper, a wax crayon, and a name etched in stone.
I've always found grave rubbings hauntingly beautiful and a little desperate. We press ourselves against these cold markers, hoping to touch not just the person, but the memory of their memory. It's touching a story by proxy, a ghostly echo.
There's something stubborn and almost heroic about it, though. We know it's ultimately futile, but we do it anyway. It's grief and love refusing to dissipate, insisting on some kind of tangible proof. Wax and paper against granite modern-day fossil hunting.
Maybe that's what binds all these liminal creatures and acts the refusal to let things simply vanish. Whether it's a leech in a pond or a hand tracing old names, we're always reaching for permanence in a world that thrives on slipping away. It's mournful, but also weirdly comforting, don't you think?
You know, after all this, I almost feel a kinship with the limnatis nilotica, clinging to the edges, scavenging meaning from half-lit places. Maybe being a little liminal is unavoidable these days.
That's the paradox on the margins, is where all the interesting stuff happens. We scrape, we reach out. Sometimes we get nothing but dust or a waxy imprint, but sometimes we find a strange kind of solace there. There's beauty in the persistence.
So if you're listening, wherever you are, pond, mole, or memory, thanks for lingering in the weird with us. Maybe next time, the claw will finally grab something worth keeping.
Or maybe, as always, we'll just keep trying. Either way, this was the Fowlpox Podcast. A little entropy, a little longing, and a lot of liminal life. See you next time, if you dare come back.